Tell you what, we'll do that. Hello!
Hello! Hello, everybody. Yes, move it back a bit.
We want you to be able to see everything that we're eating. I think that's everything, isn't it? In short there.
I think so.
It's been 2 weeks. We're back.
Hi, everyone. We've missed you.
You
know, for a live. Of course, we've still been doing loads of content. You've seen that, hopefully. But lovely to see so many of you here this evening. Hello to everybody.
Yes.
And welcome.
All 49 of you in the house already, bang on time. It's been a day of it, hasn't it? Today.
It has been a day of it. We was kind of sat around this morning. It's been cooler for the past couple of nights, which has been so good.
Yes.
Because the heat has been brutal here. Sleeping on top of the bed in kind of heat, you know. But the last couple of nights have been cooler. Anyway, today we were just kind of sat in the front room wondering what to do. And Jay said, we could do that chili sauce taste test today because it's cool enough. We could go to Rochdale Vegan Market. So we did that. We went to, we chose the second option. We went to Rochdale Vegan Market, the very first Rochdale Vegan Market. It was small, but perfectly formed. And we picked Stuart up on the way.
We certainly did. We certainly did.
Of course, she lives in Rochdale. And yeah, we had a nice afternoon. We've got a little vlog going up tomorrow. It's only a 12-minute one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was a really nice vlog. It will be a really nice vlog, so that'll probably go up tomorrow. So you'll have some tonight, some tomorrow, and some Monday, and Tuesday, of course, with our meals vlog.
Oh, yeah.
So today, we didn't know what to do for this mukbang. And I just said to Jay, should we try and get one of those big sushi platters from Asda? So we goes to Asda in Chadderton, which is our nearest one. Nothing. So we go all the way down to Ashton from Chadderton. And they've got a what's the thingy called? Panku.
I believe so. It's like a bar, isn't it? It's like a station.
Panku.
Panku station.
So we got 3 of the plant-based ones. We got what's that say? Goma.
G-O-M for Michael.
Goma wakame pot, which is just like a salad. We got crispy veggie roll, which are these ones with the crispy bits on top. And we got rainbow veggie roll, which is these ones without the crispy bits on top. I've done some edamame pods. These do my head in, Jason. Why? Because I think you're supposed to eat the full thing, but it's so tough and horrible.
Why didn't you just do edamame without the pods?
Because I wanted to be posh.
Oh.
We got some duckless spring rolls from Asda while we were there. We got some Itsu vegan gyoza. So I've done a dipping sauce, pickled ginger, wasabi, and these are new. McCain shake and stomach fries.
That's salt and shake type thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they come with a little seasoning pack, clearly marked vegan on the back.
Yes.
So we thought, well, we'll try them as well.
Right, just before we dive in.
Okay.
Obviously, welcome one and all. As we said right at the start, the numbers have almost doubled already in the space of less than 4 minutes. So welcome to all 92 of you that are in the house. Before we tuck in, I want to give a special shout out to ML, Melanie. Hi, Paul and Jason. It's my first live.
Oh, hello, Melanie.
So thank you for joining us.
Lovely to see you. You'll find this. We might get a couple of pricks, but mostly there's a bunch of roses in that there chat.
Yes.
And the bunch of roses soon gets rid of those pricks.
And I also, if I can find it, I want to give us another little shout out to the Happy Old Vegan. Good evening. Was so lovely to see you at Rochdale today. I was the mad lady with the blue hair. Kiss,
I love
Wendy.
Hiya, Wendy.
Wendy, you've made it into our vlog, but at a distance. I'm filming you stealthily from a distance when you're all having your little chat. Yeah, it's lovely. And it was lovely to meet you as well.
It was lovely to meet you, my love. We met a few lovely people there today, actually.
We did.
Who watched the channel. Even the guy on the Greenpeace stand came down and said, hey, I watch your channel, guys. Really good. Well, thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks, love.
And Vegan Rich PT. Hey, we went to Lily's today. Awesome.
Yeah, I saw your post earlier, Vegan Rich. What did you think? Did you sit in, by the way, and have a meal? Let us know what you had. Did you have a tarly?
Parley.
By any chance? Lemon water.
We've got our wonderful mods in the house. I was just double checking to make sure. We've got the Hermitage, Lauren. Fabulous Lauren.
Good to see you, sweetheart.
Yes, indeedy. We've got Kelly, of course. Our other fabulous mod. And I've got a sneaking suspicion Leanne might still be shoveling dirt with Imran.
You know, she's had like 10 to 20 tons of
they've
topsoil delivered.
A task and a half on their hands they have.
20 tons.
But yes, our wonderful mods are in the house. They help us out tremendously. And although we don't get a huge amount of it, now and again, silly people come along and the mods do this. They hold their hands up like that, and then if they carry on being silly, they do that. And that sorts them out. So there you go. We like to keep it polite, relatively family friendly. If you're new here for the first time, new to the channel, you've come across us randomly with the YouTube algorithms, then do consider subscribing to the channel because it helps us out tremendously.
And please give this video a thumbs up like so many already have if you're enjoying it, because it does help other people to see it. YouTube kind of goes, oh, there's a lot of people liking that video, should we share it? You know what I mean? So if you could give it a thumbs up, we would massively appreciate that.
Stuart's in the house from the library's open. It's like he never went away.
Hiya, love.
Silly folk that were looking.
We were just saying we had a right nice afternoon, didn't we, today?
We did, didn't we? Vegan Rich says, even out with 6-year-olds, old twins, loved it. What did we have? I don't know, but it was fantastic. That's good to hear, Rich. That's really good to hear.
I'm having a piece of sushi and I'm going to dip it in my dipping sauce and get a little bit of wasabi because it would be rude not to.
It's true. So yeah, we're gonna tuck in. For those of you that are, did you have too much wasabi? Oh dear.
That's it. Strong.
Yeah. So.
Be careful.
I will. As is always the case, we'll be eating, talking, chatting. Later on in the live, we always dedicate a bit of time to sort of, what's just happened?
Oh, it was some Windows message, I think.
Ah, right. Are we all okay? Can everybody still see and hear us okay? We had a funny flash then.
I think it was that. Oh, it's honestly, Windows doesn't have to do the most stupid things at the most stupid.
Thank you, Lauren.
Restart required.
Yes, thank you all, Sasha, Angel. I panicked for a moment then. The whole screen, everything just went black. So yeah, we usually dedicate a little bit of time later on in our live streams to dedicated Q&A if anybody's got any questions for us, because we are in our 7th year vegan now. I'm going to attempt to use chopsticks, but I do have a fork on standby.
That's beautiful.
What did you start with? Dipped in the in the wasabi.
I dipped it in there first, and then the wasabi. Honestly,
I'm not going to have wasabi for my first bite. See, I told you, I'm just not very good with chopsticks.
Sushi and chips. I'm northern. Can you get?
Rich says next time they go to Lily's, we're both invited. Well, that's very nice. It's such an awesome place. For anyone who doesn't know, 118 in the house. Amazing. Thank you for being here. Lily's is a fabulous vegetarian and vegan Indian restaurant in Ashton, Tameside. Oh yeah. The only thing I was a little bit unsure about was this stuff, so I'm gonna give this a try.
It tastes very heavy of sesame.
Really?
which makes me love it.
Oh, no, I like that.
I thought you meant.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
I'm going to try one of these Itsu gyozas. I know there's been issues with Itsu, but I'm always willing to give something another, you know.
Kelly, you're so right. Leanne is here. Excellent. Leanne, are you covered in mud and all flustered, or are you okay? Have you been able to, you know, chill out? I know you and Imran have had a mission on your hands with the gardening. Right, here we go.
These Itsu gyoza are very good, but to be honest with you, they're no better than the vegetable dumplings we get from Wingate.
Right.
And they're much cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, kitchen roll. A few more thumbs up would be great. Just so you know, you can close the chat, like the video, and reopen the chat, and it'll all still be there. You won't have missed a thing. I know some people are nervous about that sometimes.
Sasha, thank you for the offer. You know what it is? I just don't use them enough. So I think it's just like, it usually takes me like half a meal to get back into
using them.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not the most effective with the old chopsticks.
I'm not massively confident with them, to be honest. But I do like to use them. I like to be authentic when I'm eating.
There we go. I'm getting there. But thank you, Sasha. I do appreciate that. Sasha's offered to give me chopstick lessons because he lived in Tokyo. I think he said for a year.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, I lived in Tokyo for a while. Yes.
Nice. I'm going to try myself a little bit of that pickled ginger. So when you buy sushi from the sushi counter at Asda, they've got a load of little packets of grated wasabi and little packets of pickled ginger, and they're free. Yeah. We can answer the odd question whilst we're eating, can't we? Okay.
If you've got a burning question, by the way, if you put question marks at the start and the end of what you've typed, it's a little bit easier for us to see.
Yeah, but you just open that thing with the red mark on it, the one thing that wants us to restart, so we can tell it later. So
there.
Yeah, so that it doesn't keep asking us.
It doesn't give you the option to like
schedule the restart. It says so right there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
See, I'm already panicking now in case I press something wrong and it immediately starts to restart. I'm already in panic mode now.
Oh, well, just
can I just leave it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Angel says, and this is quite an interesting question actually. I'm already thoroughly enjoying all of this. I think the only element I'm probably not going to enjoy is the edamame, to be honest. I might just pull it apart and not bother with the outer.
Right. Paul, be sensible. Get a little bit of wasabi on your plate. There we go. Go on. What were you going?
So, Angel says, Paul and Jason, is there anything you wish you could tell your early vegan self? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I like that one.
It's going to get incredibly easy. And you're going to have so much choice you won't know what to do. Chill out.
Yeah, that's fair. What would I tell myself? Probably something similar, to be honest. And I'd also say, and this is more of a positive affirmation than anything else. It's an acknowledgement. I would say to myself, remember that just because you're suddenly now part of the vegan community, it is a community like all others, full of different people with different beliefs and different ways of living. And that's just fine. The vegan community is like any other community. So not everyone's always going to get along. People will disagree. People will be, the community will sometimes feel fractured, but that's okay. Good question, Angel. Really good. Nice one.
So as you've gathered, I'm just getting the edamame out of these pods.
Sasha says, Jason, it is okay to eat the beans of edamame. The pods are not supposed to be eaten.
Wow.
That's what Sasha says.
That's not what YouTube would have you believe.
Well, there you go.
I've just lost one somewhere.
Conflicting information. Appreciate it though, Sasha. It can get very confusing sometimes.
Oh, it's near your foot. So be careful. I'll shift it so you don't squish it into the floor.
Thank you.
Ain't gonna work for you no more.
Oh, Alex Vegan Silver. Thank you. Jason and Paul, your Portuguese friends from Peterborough, would like to say thank you for all you do. Alex, Angela, and Rui. I think that's right. R-U-I.
Oh, well, thank you, my love.
Thank you.
So, I'm a fan of the sushi. They also do these big boxes. They do like a £10 box and a £17 box, but they didn't have them in today.
Sold out.
That's what we went for. But these little bits will do just nicely.
Oh, wow. Denise says, we had 2 nights away last week and the hotel had a dedicated vegan menu with 6 choices on each course. You could have knocked me down with a feather. That sounds fabulous. That really does. Right, I'm going to try and dip this time without losing everything.
Could I have some more?
Oh, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry, mister. Right. We're on.
Can we get those thumbs up to 100? Only 14 more of you have to be nice human beings. Just 14.
We're on the Toro Loco Superior from Aldi. I think it's about £4.25 a bottle.
Great wine. So nice. Thank you, guys. It's going up. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love.
Okay.
Excuse me. Thank you.
So very much.
I'll wait. We'll do a cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, if anybody does happen to be eating along with us, let us know what you're eating. We're always interested. Oh, that's a good question from Dragon's Angel 007.
What?
Paul and Jason, have you decided what you're growing at the allotment during the winter? That is an interesting question. We were talking about that just the other day, weren't we, actually, about how beautiful the allotment looks at the moment, but also preparing ourselves for what it might look like in December compared to what it looks like now. Do you know what I mean? I want to try one of these, I think. I think, as many of you know, if you've been following our allotment journey, we are not experts by any means. We are learning as we go. We've had some really great help from Lauren, Hedge Rider,
Sasha.
The Hermitage. We've had loads of help from Courgette. Sasha, yeah, has been great as well.
Our neighbours.
Our neighbours down there. I think it's a tough one to answer. I know we can grow spuds practically all the way up to Christmas. And now, because we had spuds near to Christmas last year that we grew in the garden, didn't we? So I know we can do potatoes. We've got sprouts on the go. I'm pretty sure they'll go through into the winter months or near to the winter months. But we've got some experts in the house this very evening. So if anybody wants to chime in and give us a bit of advice while we're sat here.
What can you grow in winter, and does it have to be outdoors or in your greenhouse? Because we don't know. I've got some Savoy cabbage ready to plant. I was thinking of planting some more salad and some more rocket and spinach. I'm telling you secrets from Monday's vlog now, though.
These are nice, especially dipped with this. If we've missed a question, And by the way, do feel free to copy paste it or type it again.
There you go. Everything we're planning to grow over winter, it's already there in list.
Nice one, Sasha. Da Vinci Music. Hey, Jason and Paul. Hey, thanks for joining us. This is lovely. This is really good. Ashley, why did I eat when I knew you were having some kind of feast? Stuff it. Gherkins out the jar it is. Nice. Classic. I like that. I like that. Oh, yeah, that is reassuring then. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Dragon's Angel. Yeah, we're on the right tracks. And thank you, Sasha, for the offer of consultation. That is greatly appreciated. Most definitely. I'm feeling like I need to do this.
I know. That's a good thing about you lot. Sasha, I know I can message you on Instagram anytime and ask you anything. Lauren, I know I can WhatsApp her anytime and ask her anything. Kay, I can phone her. You know, everyone's been so helpful.
Yeah, big time. Angarad's live. Thank you for being here. I knew you was here right at the very start. I'm very sure you was one of the first in the house, and very smart and wise decision to have snacks available. Because even if you've eaten your evening meal, often is the case that when people are watching us doing our mukbang, they get a bit hungry.
Don't say it like it's like, oh, it happens with us, because it happens to us.
Yeah,
watching people on YouTube.
It can be like 1 in the morning, can't it? And we're watching somebody eat noodles, and I'm like, oh just eat some noodles.
Get a bowl of noodles. Let's open a packet of crisps.
I'm.
Oh, Ashley,
Sasha,
those snacks you sent us, the mini popcorn and the plantain chips. We've still got a couple of packets left, haven't we? They've been so lovely. Thank you, darling. They've been a right treat, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, and that chocolate. What's that chocolate called? Dirty Cow.
I think it's Dirty Cow, isn't it? Yeah.
God, that's good.
Oh my goodness, it's good. It might be the best. It might be the best. The very best.
What's this red all over this now?
I'm guessing it's paprika, maybe. I'm gonna be brave and quick. Brave and quick.
There's the trick. That's the trick right there.
Oh, Da Vinci Music, thank you. Jason, nice footage from Doris the Drone. Thank you. I'm learning. Still learning. Hey. So, Leanne, cooking pie and mash for dinner. Sounds lovely. And just what you need after a heavy gardening session. And Thomas, hey, saw you guys at the vegan market today. Nice to chat with you. Thomas Farsworth.
Oh, Thomas.
Lovely to meet you.
You're the first person that we chatted to when we came on the market. You were eating something that looked like a... You were eating something. Or are you the guy with 2 girls and we all bought the sauces? See, this is where I get confused. Either way, hi. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, always nice to meet people at places like that. Or anywhere. Sometimes it can just be in a supermarket somewhere, can't it? With someone walking down an aisle singing our theme tune at us, which does happen, and we love it. It's great.
What is this?
To
be like crispy onion.
Yeah, Thomas was the first person we chatted to. Frittata, yes.
And yes, and then we saw you again after we'd come out of Emmaus, I think.
Yeah, Thomas says, to be honest, it's not the end of the world. I mean, there was quite a lot of food that was sold out by the time we got there. But there was still...
That's a good thing, though,
there was still ample to capture in terms of... you know, making a decent vlog of it, which is kind of what it's all about.
We ended up getting a vegan steak bake from Greg's.
Yeah.
Because we're right outside the market, because there were no left.
But
no wraps or anything. And loads of cake left, and we weren't in a sweet mood.
No. We talked about this, though, in terms of being able to support vegan markets in a different way. So sometimes, you know, none of us are made of money these days, or many of us are not made of money. But if we can do a vlog and show the businesses and the stalls and their wares and what they're selling and the prices, and then when other people watch the vlog, they kind of see these companies and they might follow them on their social media.
That's just it, because you never know who's going to be looking for something. Like that guy, we bought these 3 sauces and a packet of noodles off this guy today. Like a tenner for 3 jars of sauce and a packet of noodles. But his wife makes them all by hand. I got satay, red Thai curry, and hot bean paste. 3 jars, good sized jars as well.
I think there was an interesting question.
Edamame.
Joseph says, I do find myself singing It's Jason's Lunchtime Taste Test randomly throughout the day. That's so cool. I hope you do the ISIS meow at the end. It's Jason's Lunchtime Taste Test. Meow.
That was real, by the way. That weren't added. She just did it at the bottom of the stairs after we'd sang.
Sherry Lloyd, what advice would you give to someone who wants to go vegan for the first time?
Download our free ebook, Down to Earth Vegan, as a good starting point. And I said that not to blow my own trumpet, because it's basically a collection. The first few pages are a collection of information and links from across the internet that will be really helpful. Loads of dead easy recipes, loads of simple questions like, why are you doing this? Because it's very important to focus on why you're doing it. And yeah, start with our book, Down to Earth Vegan, which links to loads of other YouTubers and books and documentaries, you know. Yeah. And
take your time. Some people very successfully go cold turkey and just dive in with both feet first. That might not be for everybody, and that's just fine as well. As long as you are on a journey, to me and to Paul, I feel, I can say this for both of us, as long as the journey to veganism does eventually have a destination, you know, that's really important as well. In terms of being on that journey, switching stuff out, switching your milks out for non-dairy, and just get on that train and get to the end of that journey when you can.
The sooner you get on it, the sooner everything becomes normal to you. So, example, I was a really big egg eater as a vegetarian, really big. So they were the loss I felt the most.
Yeah.
I weren't even that bothered about cheese, it was eggs. Eggs were my thing. I learned to make a kick-ass tofu scramble. And the first time we had it, we were both like, tick, box ticked, scrambled egg covered. Then I made quiches with tofu, covered. Then I learned how to make fried egg flavour slices with tofu. Had them on a butty, it was like, it totally hit the spot. It's just about filling the gaps with vegan things and finding things that are like, yep, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, a couple of people have mentioned in the comments, apparently Greggs are getting rid of the vegan steak bake. That might be true, but it's probably because they've got a whole new range of vegan stuff that's coming in pretty soon this year. Allegedly. So that might be the reason why. They're just rotating, diversifying, all that stuff. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
It's lovely, that's why.
You know what I've not had any yet of?
The wasabi.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Oh,
Asking for a friend.
is that Peter or Petter James? Peter James. Hey guys, this is my very Petter. This is my very first post to you, as I'm a newbie to your channel and I'm hooked. Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Petter, I've been reading all your lovely comments. Thank you for them too. They help so much on videos. They really do.
Yeah, big time.
And it's just lovely to read when someone's enjoyed your work.
Always.
Oh, it's not work, really.
Kesu, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, the chat's thick and fast this evening. Is that some kind of vegan version of bonito flakes on the sushi roll? By the way, first time chatting, love your content. Thank you.
I think it's just crispy onions.
I think it is crispy onions, isn't it? It's lovely though.
Yeah, it's crispy onions. Very nice.
I'm getting there, I'm getting better. There, see, where we at? Half an hour in, 15, 20 minutes into eating, and it's coming back to me slowly but surely.
It's all coming back, it's coming back to me now. Is that Celine Dion?
Maybe.
There were things we never do again, but then we... Yeah, I think it is.
This is not too easy to eat with chopsticks.
You need to get some edamame.
I've already had some.
All right.
Pizza.
Baby, 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 if you love me like this, and if you hold me like that, we were gone long ago, but it's all coming back to me. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Want to have some chips?
Thank you, Francie, for the reminder.
What? Oh, thumbs up.
Thumbs up reminder. Yeah.
I want to have some of this sauce. This, by the way, is white rice vinegar, dark mushroom flavoured soy sauce, although it's not really mushroom flavoured. Light soy sauce, chili, and spring onion. The dipping sauce.
Daydream Believer says Bonnie Tyler.
No, Celine Dion, that. If you touch me like this,
that's not Bonnie Tyler.
And if you hold me like that, we were gone long ago, but it's all coming back to me. But I get you, it sounds Bonnie Tyler. Positive that's Celine Dion.
Sasha says, by the way, how was the gig of the Vegan Queens?
Oh, so good. Both were. So the Friday night we did bingo here, sat at this very table. It was like 2 hours. It was so fun. It was really, really fun. And the people that had booked us, Rochdale and Rainbows, loved it, said, we want to book you for a proper real gig in October for something else we're doing. Brilliant.
Yeah.
The hen party was beautiful, in a word. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. We were in a garden on a little stage performing to about 15 people. Less, actually. About 10, 12.
I think it was about 11 or 12, wasn't it? Because obviously they had to be very careful in terms of what they were doing and doing things correct and proper and right.
It was beautiful. It was, oh, thank you. The thumbs up have gone over 100. Guys, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
It warms my cold, dead heart.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful to be in drag again. It was beautiful to be singing live again with my drag daughter. It was beautiful. We had to kick our heels off though. Couldn't bleeding walk.
It has been like a year and a half.
Just like, right, they're coming off these. Sorry. But it was beautiful. Can't wait to get out there and perform more now.
Kelly says Celine Dion. Thank you, Kelly. Da Vinci Music. We'll get to that in a minute.
Wow.
Controversial. Tomatoes and potatoes, potatoes and tomatoes. Angel, this is a question probably you would be better answering, but I could weigh in.
Well,
Can you describe what kimchi tastes like, as I want to get some or make some but don't want to end up wasting it? Very good question.
It's salty, sour, and crispy with a little bit of heat. Salty and sour are the two predominant flavours.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
I would agree. I'd also say it's an acquired taste, and for me personally, it only goes with certain foods. I wouldn't eat it with anything and everything.
I can eat it just with rice. Just rice and kimchi.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, but it is an acquired taste, definitely. So yeah, Da Vinci Music was saying, Paul, is it common for tomatoes to grow on potatoes?
It turns out, yes, actually, it's quite common. They're called potato berries. They're poisonous, you can't eat them. And it's wise, really, to take them off, as I've discovered now, so that the energy goes back into the tubers.
Yes. But what freaked us out a little bit was when you used the app and it actually said it was a tomato. Paul's got an app on his phone that like identifies fruits and vegetables and trees and flowers and all those kinds of things.
And weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Bane of our existence these days.
Oh, bless you, Siobhan. Thank you so much for the super chat. I have you on in the background while I make some vegan candles. Food looks yummy. It's gorgeous.
Thank you, Siobhan, darling.
Thank you so much. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. The support in all its forms is greatly appreciated. Oh, Sasha says, I would love to see you perform. My beloved husband used to do drag performances.
Oh. Have you seen our live Lime Pride show on the Vegan Queens channel, Sasha? That's a full show done in our backyard here with the changing gaps filled in by Jason singing his own stuff.
You know, when I used to write songs and sing.
If you go to the Vegan Queens channel, it should be the first video that comes up because it's pinned.
I've forgotten again. Meh.
I want some more.
Leanne says, don't talk about bloody weeds, I'm done with them all. Lol.
Some chips to soak up that sauce.
This is fantastic. I'm really, really enjoying this.
I love this.
It's great, isn't it? The only slight downside is I'm finding it's getting stuck in my teeth a little bit. That's the only slight downside. It's a minor thing.
Have you had any of these yet?
Yeah, look.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've just not been eating the pods because it's gross. Oh, Francie, thank you. That's very nice of you to say so. Francie says, I love you guys.
And we love you and all.
Simple and to the point. Oh, Alex, thank you. Thumbs up and shared on Facebook. Sharing is caring. Bless you. Massively appreciated. Massively appreciated. Always. Like I said, all of the support in all of the variety of forms that the support takes, it is genuinely really appreciated and it helps tremendously. It often helps a lot more than many would even realise. Oh, Sasha says yes. I did. Love it. Brilliant. Good, good, good. I'm still like, oh, these are going to, rest of these are going to get smashed. These are so lovely with the dipping sauce.
Yeah.
I've still not had any wasabi, so I think I'm going to have one of these with a bit of wasabi on. Victoria are in the house. Fabulous. The sushi's great, to be honest, from Asda. Really cannot complain. It's quality stuff. Victoria says, the sushi looks great, guys. My 800 calorie diet went out the window just now when I tried the meatless farm hot dogs. They were with it. They were with it, though. Nice. Thanks for joining us, David. Oh, Ashley, you've got to always take a photo, or it didn't happen. I made pizza burgers the other day using the pizza, the action seasoning, pizza the action seasoning, and forgot to take a photo. Damn it! Yes, photos. We show stuff that isn't even photo worthy, but it's all about keeping it real, keeping it down to earth. That's what it's all about. Star Cradle, interesting question. Do you enjoy amusement parks? And if so, do you have a favourite ride? I'll tell you a little something about amusement parks. Back in the day, many years ago, I used to sing in a choir. I used to be a choir boy. And every year, what?
You were a cathedral chorister. Say it properly. Manchester Cathedral.
Many years ago, I used to be a chorister in Manchester Cathedral Choir. And every year, we would have an annual trip to Oldham Towers. For anybody who knows Oldham Towers, particularly those in the UK. And I thoroughly enjoyed all of the rides, but I was nearly always sick on the way home. But I think that was more down to the overall excitement, the stuffing of my face with sweets and chocolate, and of course, the stomach being turned multiple times throughout the day. But yeah, I've not been on I can't even remember the last time we sort of did anything like that. Amusement park rides.
Towers with Alan Mill.
And wasn't I sick there as well?
13 years ago.
I was sick then.
No, you weren't. You were sick when we went with Scott and Dee.
That was it. Yeah. The last time we went, I wasn't ill. I'm going to stop talking about it now because we're eating. But yeah, we do enjoy a bit of thrill seeking, a bit of adrenaline. Favorite ride. Nemesis at Alton Towers was pretty great, but I'm going back a bit there.
I quite like Charlie and Chocolate Factory at Alton Towers.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because it's all disorientation and illusion. I don't think you actually move apart from shake a little bit. It's just all visuals as if you're in the elevator.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, Scott did it, I think. I liked it. Good.
Hench is in the house. You're going to get a shout out with a comment like that, aren't you? Hello, sexy peoples. Hope you're all doing well. Nice. Thanks for being here, Hench. Always appreciated. And hope you are both doing great, of course.
And I hope you don't mind me saying, Hench, I never even knew you had a son. And then I saw your vlog the other day with you and your son. And how dare he be as gorgeous as you?
He's a good-looking guy.
It's a joke.
Just like his dad.
Pay off.
Yeah. Hey, good on yous. Good on yous. And I hope that his vegan journey is going well.
Really lovely.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Really nice.
Right, a bit more of that wakame. It's beautiful. I love it. It's a proper seaweed salad, this.
Ah, no way.
What?
Annika Vegan Kitchen. Alton Towers is just up the road from me. Can get free tickets if you want to go, Jason. You can get free tickets to Alton Towers. That's amazing. Because it's not cheap, let's be fair. I mean, I'm not sure how much it is these days, but I'm going back like 10 plus years and it was expensive then. So I imagine that's not changed very much, really. Nice. Hench says, we're great, thanks guys. Yup, he's a chip off the old block. Thanks, fellas. Nice one. Oh, thank you, David. That's a really nice thing to say. Got to say, your channel is bloody brilliant. Great content. Very, very enjoyable. Just a quick thank you both.
Oh, thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
I hope you don't mind a kiss blown from a fella. I'd do it even if you did. I believe in affection.
Yeah. Lily, that is the kind of thing that's traumatic and can last many, many years. Wow. Roller coasters are terrifying. When I was little, my dad accidentally took me on the wrong roller coaster. I was too small to stay in my seat and my hands could barely wrap around the bar. That is something that it would be utterly terrifying for a small child, I imagine.
I tell you what I'd like to have a go at, but I'm a bit scared. Slingshot.
Oh, the one that shoots you up in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be scary. But I'd rather do that than a bungee, to be honest. Because there's so many people I know that have actually ended up with neck injuries from doing a traditional bungee jump.
Right.
When bungee kind of was first invented years and years ago, particularly bungeeing off a solid structure like a bridge or something, I was like, I have to do that. I have to do that. I'd be more inclined to do a bungee off a solid structure. Right? I think so, yeah. Than doing it off like a crane or something in a car park. I'm like, it's just a bit grim. Yeah. But yeah, Lily can totally get that. Maybe if the opportunity presents itself again, Lily, maybe start with the teacups ride, or a variant on the teacups ride that they have at Alton Towers. That's a good starter.
Alice in Wonderland. That's got a bit of heft. Oh, that's at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, isn't it? Is it? They're
duplicated though. There's similar type of rides.
There's one called Alice in Wonderland somewhere, and it's like it tricks you into thinking it's going to be a completely child-focused ride, but there's some bits in it that are quite scary, and some bits in it that are quite kind of boisterous. May I have some more of that lovely wine, my darling?
Yes. Let me just.
This is
delicious. Really good, isn't it?
And this is all from me being right common on my own from Rochdale, saying, "Why don't we have sushi and chips?" And he laughed, and I went, "No, I'm serious."
Donna says, went to Alton Towers for Halloween night last year. It was amazing. Totally recommend. I bet it's brilliant on Halloween, actually. I bet it's really cool on Halloween.
Thank you, darling.
No worries. Lauren says, bungee is so bad for the brain. I bet it is, yeah. I bet it is. I'll be on my skydive parachute is still on my bucket list. I'll be perfectly honest. That's a bucket list thing that's still there while we're talking about while we're on this subject. Annika says she lost Alan at Alton Towers on the Halloween Scarefest. Brilliant. I bet that was scary in itself, to be honest. Fabulous, fabulous. I'm just making sure I've not missed anything whilst I've been stuffing my face.
I'm going to have another one of these crispy ones right here. Come on now, stop all sticking together.
Is Imran in the house and I've missed him? Hello, Imran. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
he's here.
Guys.
Hey, you guys. Are you clean and presentable? Good, sir. Oh. I think we have a mutual friend, by the way, the Hermitage, in Mr. Patel, Mr. Global Samba God Leon. I think we may possibly have a mutual friend there, that all of our worlds have collided at some point in the past through samba and percussion and drums.
Done so many samba workshops with Leon over years.
And his crew.
Yeah.
So, yes, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think I might be right, reading between the lines. And if we are, and if we have, that's fabulous.
I'll leave them for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to have another of these.
Delicious. Is there some wasabi left in there? There's plenty left. Right.
Ah, Leanne, of course. Yes, he scrubbed, so he's now allowed in the house. Good. Yeah, that's only fair. That's only fair.
Who?
Imran.
Ah.
You know what? These aren't as good as the wing it ones.
No,
they're nice, but they're not as good, are they?
No.
Oh, no way!
Wow.
Lauren, yes, we do. I used to drum with him. I went out with him for a year or so. No way! Amazing.
Don't me reacting to that. It says a load of wasabi.
Absolutely amazing. Who knew? That's cool. He's got a fantastic company not too far down the road in Mosley, I think it is. Fantastic company that does all kinds of arts related stuff with adults and young people. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, cool. Well, that's good to know.
We know one of your exes. I'm such a child.
Oh, Annika, do remind us next weekend, and we will do our very best.
What?
To give you a shout out. Apparently, it's Alan's birthday next Saturday, and it's Annika's next Sunday. So yeah, absolutely. Where are we up to? I'll have a few more of these. That's not got anything in it. That one. This one has empty pod. Some kind of joke. Katrina. Hi guys, I didn't end up having my baby on your birthday, Paul, but a few days later on the 30th. He's 3 weeks old and doing great. We'll be bringing him up vegan a few days after he was born. My cat died. Oh. Katrina, so sorry.
Life giveth and then it taketh away.
That's brutal though. Yeah.
That is brutal.
That's like the biggest high followed by the biggest low. Like that, it doesn't really, you know. Yeah, we'll send in our best wishes, our
Lots
condolences.
of love to you,
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh wow. So yeah, Lauren, you must have been knocking around our neck of the woods, like. I don't know. It's almost kind of weird that our paths didn't cross almost.
They might have done.
It was very, very early days when we did percussion with Leon, though, wasn't it? It was like college days. And then we came across him again because with Performance Plaza, we hired him with Bang Drum to do the Brazilian Samba workshops. So, yeah. Yvonne says, why do you call your dinner tea?
Who does?
We do sometimes.
I very rarely do. It's a northern thing, but I very rarely do.
It's a northernism.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me.
Early 2000s, Lauren says. Yeah, that sounds about right. And thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Ashley, and thank you, Leanne. True northerners.
What?
They just basically said what you just said. Ah, right. I'm surprised that we've smashed through this because it seemed like quite a lot.
No, I know.
But none of it's heavy,
no,
is it? It's all very light, very tasty. Some of you may have observed I've switched to fingers and fork because I just can't be bothered anymore. Do you know what I mean? I just can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah, I was brought up on tea. Me. Mum, what's for tea?
Peter says, I'm from
I like that. I prefer to say dinner.
Hereford, and it's always been breakfast, dinner, and tea. And that's Hereford. Oh, Joanna says, got my first vaccination Friday. Your vlog inspired me to get it. Thank you. Well, that's great. That's blooming great. And I hope you're okay. As the vast majority are. The vast majority are.
Yeah.
There you go.
I will say this. I'm going to do a separate vlog on it, though, so I'm not going to harp on about it. Very upsetting to see how many vegans are complete anti-vaxxers, conspiracy theorists. 1 minute saying vegan camp out are following government guidelines, then calling you stupid for following government guidelines.
Madness.
But pretty appalled at how many anti-vaxxers there are and people that just spout bullshit about, oh, you're all being experimented on. It's like, take off your tinfoil hat and save a life, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Anyway, there'll be a vlog about that.
Kind of goes back to what I was saying about the vegan community and all communities. We're all human beings. We've all got our thoughts and feelings and our beliefs. But ultimately, you've got to go with your gut instinct, haven't you? And preferably the science.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Thank you, Katrina, for the compliment about the drone footage. Greatly appreciated. It's exciting times. There's so much to do, so much to learn. Can't wait to do more. Can't wait to subtly add and incorporate it into some of the vlogs that we do where it's appropriate. It's not going to be overkill. It's not going to be death by drone. It's not going to turn into a drone channel. But
it has helped to make our vlogs more interesting, dynamic.
Yeah. And it will continue to, won't it? Yeah. Yes, Leanne. Never want to mince your words, Leanne. Thank you. Appreciated.
You'd be absolutely terrified at just how many of those people are going to vegan camp out.
Yeah. Is that mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
how many people said I wouldn't go if they required a positive, negative test or proof of my vaccination? I wouldn't go. The NHS come up with 2 really good apps. Let's not forget, it wasn't the government dickheads that came up with them. It was the NHS that came up with the COVID-19 app, which is Track and Trace, and the NHS app, which shows your latest test results or your vaccination status. They're both free. And people are like, they're tracking you. Your phone's tracking you. WhatsApp tracks you. Facebook does. Twitter. TikTok. Oh, no, they don't. The NHS does. Yeah, all right. Here's some more tin for me. It's off a new app, Brenda.
Enough.
Off your fuck.
Enough. You're right, though.
I know, I'm
right.
pretty appalled, Jason.
Like I said, these kinds of things fracture communities. They divide communities, and that's the problem, isn't it? Is that we don't seem to have a majority anymore of common sense people, of thinkers. We seem to have lost the majority in some situations.
Trump and Boris have enabled stupidity.
Yeah. Yes.
For they are both stupid. Stupid men.
Yvonne says, and this is the last I will say on it this evening, if I can help it. Please get your COVID vaccine. In LA County, the Delta variant is exploding here. Thousands of cases daily are being reported. There you go.
And here.
It's not over yet.
We're leading the world. The UK is leading the world on infections at the moment. Leading the world.
Oh, Katrina has been enjoying our allotment vlogs. They are always relaxing, and I love seeing your journey. I'm learning a lot just watching you. Well, if anybody's learning from our allotment vlogs, then I'm very happy about that. Very happy.
Marie, it's from Asda. It's Asda's own vegan sushi.
Is this mine?
No, that's mine.
Okay.
The dumpling was yours.
Okay, I'm just checking.
You just watch.
Just checking. Just checking.
Excuse me.
I could have ate it. I asked.
You'd have ate it. We'd have been falling out.
I'll chobble on a few more of these chips then. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of this. Absolutely gorgeous. I hear you, Leanne. I hear you. We all hear you. 100%. There's not enough words or time right now to express how angry it makes me. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not out of the woods. We're not out of the woods.
Some people so desperately want you to just pretend we are. And that terrifies me.
The vegan vlogger. I would absolutely recommend this stuff. I'm really impressed. I'll be honest with you. When I was in store, I was a little bit like, is that a bit steep? Is that a little bit steep price-wise? But actually, I think it's probably about right, isn't it?
It was good.
It's not bad at all price-wise. It's pretty good. It was like about £4 on average. Not this one, not the seaweed.
That was £2.50.
Yeah.
I think they were like £3.70 or £4 each. Yeah. 3 wasabi and pickled ginger.
Yeah. Quality. I've really, honestly, thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even use these, did we? Because I made my own sauce.
We didn't need to, did we?
You get little soy sauce, you know, bottles as well.
Oh no! And I didn't know you was an ex-tattoo artist either, Ashley. How many other hidden talents do you have? In other news, I twinged my back getting out of bed, the life of an ex-tattoo artist, and now I'm hurting. No. I actually put my back out, I think it was about a year ago, just running up the stairs at home. So, yeah, not great. Terrible posture, though, I have a lot of the time. I'm trying to fix that. Whether it's sitting playing computer games, editing on the computer, all that stuff. Really trying to keep in mind my posture.
Francie's asking which of us eats the faster. 2 guesses, Francie. You'll only need one.
I'm going to finish these chips off if you don't mind.
No, not at all. Start shifting some stuff and then we can get rid of the...
So, can I ask, Ashley, how come ex-tattoo is it a really long story and a lot to it, or is there an easy answer to that? I'm also an old World of Warcraft nerd. No way. World of Warcraft is actually one game neither of us have never gone near.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to put that in the fridge for now, just in case.
Oh. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marie says, Paul, I made your sausage casserole today with sweet potato mash. It's fab.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Excellent. Yes, that is quite true, Star Cradle. And Claire, I know a few people who don't want the vaccine, but they're happy to have it so they can go abroad. Yeah. So the food was delightful. Do you want me to should I just shift this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just for the record, by the way, I didn't want the vaccine. I was actually shitting myself because I'd heard that many scare stories already from people. I really didn't want it. I felt it was my human duty to have it. Life's not always about what you want, it's about what you should do for yourself and everybody.
There we go. Seconds up, round 2. Round 2 indeed. Come here, come to me.
Do you want to pass me your plate, Jay?
Yes. Excuse me.
Thanks, love.
Thank you kindly. Okay, let's have a see what's go on.
Gonna run one on me.
Oh, you're gonna make Sasha wee himself.
Why?
Says Paul, please stop washing dishes. The sound makes me wants to pee.
I'm not washing them, I'm just rinsing them.
Just rinsing, Sasha. It'll be but a moment. But a moment.
Just so they've got water in them. There we go. Done.
Oh, Katrina says, still making your French bread pizzas at least once a week. Brill recipe. So tasty. So tasty. Oh, Ashley, that's such a shame. That is such a shame. You must still, I assume, have a desire. You must still presumably draw. or a creative in some way. Short version, owner of a studio I was in moved to New Zealand and I needed a job sooner than any tattoo positions were available, hence Amazon happening. What a joy, haha.
Oh, love.
I totally get that. I totally get that. Sometimes it's about just keeping a roof over your head and putting food on your table, isn't it? Yeah. Well, if you've still got aspirations in that direction, Ashley, both of us will send you all the goodwill in the world to go back down that career route, potentially, if that is something that
If it's in your heart.
Yeah, if it's in your heart and you want to do it, or, you know.
To be honest with you, I'm going to have another glass of wine, and I'm very sorry if that offends anybody. It's just the way it is. Don't we take the stand off now, usually?
I don't think it really matters now, does it?
Well,
it doesn't make any difference. Because we can just do that. Okay.
See what I'm vegan for? Do you see?
Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for the love hearts. Very nice of you. Ah, that's good, Ashley. Yeah. I don't think that ever leaves you, really, does it? Do you know what I mean?
Michael Jackson. I know you're not the Michael Jackson, obviously, but you're obviously a fan of Michael Jackson to call yourself Michael Jackson. Well, when Gemini and Miasma were getting ready to film their show the other day, they played an 80s hour-long medley on YouTube, and it was first like 6 songs were MJ, and we were both like, oh, such lovely, good music. But I like some of his softer stuff, you know, like Have You Seen My Childhood? Blew me away, really did. And what's that one called? What about sunlight? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? Love that song. Earth Song. It's called Earth Song.
Of course.
It is.
Of course. All of that. All of that. Yes, indeed.
I loved Earth Song.
I'll say it one final time. What? I thoroughly enjoyed all of that.
I really enjoyed it. Jason, will we have sushi and chips again for tea one night?
You know what it's made me think about, and I have mentioned this before.
What?
I want to try making sushi.
I've got a rolling kit and a rolling mat in the cupboard.
I fancy having
Maybe we should do a vlog.
Yeah, maybe it could be a Sunday cooking in the kitchen.
Paul and Jason attempt to make sushi. Would you enjoy that, guys?
A couple of questions flying our way, and also just a quick hola to the vegan. I can never pronounce it. The vegan Wujita. Hola.
I've seen you for ages, the vegan Wujita. Hello, darling.
Thank you for being here.
Good to see you.
With us.
Some devil you.
Katrina says, are you guys getting more tattoos done? Sorry if you have already answered that. It's definitely on the cards. Mm-hmm. We may have to travel to do that. I'd like to get some more ink done this year. It's been far, far too long for me. You've had ink done more recently than me, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. Angela, Jarvis Cocker was a twat. There, I've said it. And I stick by it.
Oh, yes.
Francie, do we enjoy interacting with strangers in stores, etc.? Have you met me?
Paul is as open can be. I'm slightly more guarded.
I love meeting people.
You could probably get that. Those of you who know us, who know the channel well, who have taken the time out of your lives, and we never underestimate this and always appreciate it, to get to actually really know us, you will know that Paul is an open book, and I am slightly more, it's only slightly, but I'm slightly more guarded and slightly more reserved. That's just who we are as people.
Annika, Paul, you give me shock on being queens in underwear. Did I shock you when I was, did Gemini shock you when she was slapping her fanny? She's rude, that Gemini. I have no idea what she does. Once the wig's on, I'm gone, done for. Then I'm editing the show. I see Miss Miasma putting her leg up on the chair here, showing a box of shorts with a big, massive citrus bulging out. Then Gemini has to show off that she's all tucked in and slaps a minge dead hard.
Really?
Yeah. Awful, those girls. Awful.
It's why I have nothing to do with them.
I wouldn't want to work with them.
For the most part. Do you know what I mean? I'll take a couple of pictures. I'll taxi them round. But that's about it. I'm done with them.
Oh, the beautiful Angharad, who looks incredible in this exact sweatshirt, which we sent her for her 18th birthday. It was a reciprocal thing. Angharad and lovely mum and dad, Linda and Ian, sent us some lovely things for our birthday and anniversary too, which we've smashed.
Yeah, big time.
Right in our faces.
Big time. This is so true. Nice. Ashley says, I finally decided what I wanted my sleeve to be. All different butterflies, different patterns, colours and flowers.
Nice.
That'll be gorgeous, I'm sure. You with the right artist, and I'm sure I'm sure you've done your research and looked into it in terms of getting the right person for the job. Lauren says, yes, Jason, it takes you a little while longer to warm up, but it's worth it. Thank you. Yeah, I do take a little while. It's usually because, and I'm sure people in the community will recognise this and will often feel the same, it's because I continuously fluctuate between hating every single person on the planet and loving all of humanity and all the creatures that live on this planet. I fluctuate between those things constantly.
I don't think there's any right way or wrong way. We're just who we are. I will trust you and love you straight away, off the bat. Then it's your call. If at any point you show me that my love was wasted or that I couldn't trust you, I will never trust you again, ever. Jason's harder to warm up to people, but when he trusts people, you can actually fuck with you a couple of times, and he's much more forgiving than me. I
will give people the benefit of the doubt more than once.
I won't.
However, as I get older, that shit's going out the window. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I just don't. When someone shows me who they are, I believe them 100%. 100%.
Lucy, hello, and thank you for joining us. My mum's on here, so I came as well.
Hello, Lucy.
Katrina says, how do I get hold of one of those hoodies you're wearing, Jason? Paul. T-shirts?
Do you mean
hoodie?
T-shirt or hoodie? Actually, this is available in a hoodie as well. Our merch link is in the description. If you click on the description in any of our videos, the little arrow on the right, and it will extend it all. You'll find our merch link, our Patreon link, loads of other links to friends' YouTube channels, a bit of information about us, a bit of blurb about the video we're talking about.
What? So laughing at Alan's just made me proper chuckle. Emphasis on the word try, Alan. Emphasis on the word try. We try to keep this family friendly and PG. Also, Paul, Brenda, get to fuck. Jarvis Cocker is a twat. Slaps a minge. You're right, Alan. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out that double standard.
That was, no, it was Gemini talking.
Yeah.
Quite clearly.
That's how you always get away with it. Yeah, Lauren, totally agree. You know, with age, you kind of start to clock it all, don't you? And, you know, been there, done that, got the T-shirt and all that jazz. Oh, Sasha, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you so much.
Oh, Sasha, if you lived nearby, I'd already have been round on your door saying, let me in. Look at this talking on Instagram. Let me in, make me a coffee. Come on, let's talk about flowers and stuff.
You know what?
Sasha, we come to Allotment and help me out.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. How we're impressed. Several people down at the Allotment who are regular, like they know what they're doing. They've been there years. Some of them have come to our plot and said we're quite envious of how well they're quite envious of how well we've done on our Allotment plot this season, and also how awesome, for those who have seen our Allotment vlogs recently, is God Grove looking with the metal arches and all the stuff growing up, the cucumbers and the
It looks amazing.
squashes.
But our cucumbers have gone wrong.
Well, something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're not even nice. I cut one open the other night and tasted it.
What are they?
Cucumbers.
But there must be a particular breed or variety of cucumber.
No, I think they've not, from what I read up about it, they've not been pollinated enough.
Ah,
So
right.
there's been a bit of a lack of bees, which is funny because there are beekeepers down at the allotment and we see them in our wildflower bed constantly. They love it. They love the wildflower bed. Small bees, fat bees, so many bees.
You answered the question about the t-shirts and the hoodies and the merch, didn't you? You mentioned about our link in the description. And Katrina said hoodie specifically, so.
Annika, we've got Vegan Queens mugs, darling.
Oh, yeah.
The Vegan Queens have their own merch page, separate to ours, in the description in their videos. But you'll find the merch link. They're on there.
It always makes me chuckle. It's so nice.
Well,
Anchorhead says, I couldn't ask for a better drag mum and long lost Uncle Jason. Love it.
And nor could we ask for a better beautiful Welsh daughter.
Absolutely. Did you say Welsh daughter?
Yeah. You can't get more Welsh than the name Angharad. It's completely 100% Welsh.
I've never even
They live in Wales.
I've never even thought about that. I've never even thought for even a millisecond. It's because of the television accent. Because it's not a Welsh accent, I've never associated Angharad with being Welsh.
is a performer, a professional performer, and a lovely human being. So she's RP like me.
Well,
people are very shocked when I tell them I'm from Oldham sometimes. You know, because I don't have a broad accent like. Dead in the river.
I'm just checking we've not missed anything.
In the river. Yeah, that's probably it, Tamcon. We've put too many wildflowers there. The bees are like, ooh, a poppy. Ooh, a primrose. Ooh, Luke. And nasturtium.
It's a bit upsetting, to be fair, because the cucumbers actually looked quite impressive. Like, visually, they were really impressive, but not as impressive as our Blue Hubbard. Blue Hubbards?
Yeah.
The Blue Hubbards are special. I would say competition worthy, but I know nothing. But I would say they are getting to the stage of being competition worthy.
Show the end.
There you go. It's a strange cucumber.
The skin's horrible on it.
Yeah, Lauren says, no mistakes, just lessons. Just lessons. So true. And nothing's put us off yet.
Oh, cheers, Bev, and hello, Bev.
Oh,
goodbye, Bev.
Thank you, Bev.
The big Butch Welsh biker dag and the joyous one.
Nice.
Love to you both, my loves.
Oh no, that was the Jeff Striker Courgette, Sasha. Although these are
Lauren, we didn't see them. We weren't really.
We didn't, did we?
No, we didn't see them until they were at that point, and then our neighbours, Birgit and Barbara, who were lovely next door but one on allotments. Barbara grows cucumbers and she came down and said like they've gone a bit over. They've gone a bit over them.
Birgit's lovely, aren't they? Well, they're both lovely.
Yeah.
They're both lovely, lovely people.
So I'm gonna have to watch out for them. Because, like I said, we haven't been looking. We were just looking and we were like, oh my God, there's a cucumber there. Why is it so fat and prickly? So, yeah. Yeah,
very true. You wonderful people. 136 in the house, 135 thumbs up. Can we balance that scale, please? It would be massively appreciated.
Claire White, are you guys going to watch Suicide Squad? probably at some point
when we've watched the first one.
Yeah, we kind of saturated ourselves in 2020 when everyone did. We were all on lockdown. We watched so much stuff, didn't we?
We did. We've watched a lot of stuff.
So much stuff.
I'll just throw it out there, elephant in the room. I'm not a fan of DC. I'm not a fan of DC Comics.
Thank you, Denise.
I'm not a fan. But it does look really good, to be fair. It does. I've seen the trailer, but we've not seen the first one yet. So we need to see the first one before we watch the second one.
Oh, Kelly. Speaking of courgettes.
Oh, yes. Kelly said the courgette you gave me was huge and kept in the fridge for a week. Yeah, quite a few people very accurately have said those courgette plants, they've got plenty of space in God Grove, in the plot, and they keep giving. They keep giving. It's a very giving plant. For scale. Woo! Oh, mama! Oh, mama! That's enough now.
I'm going to do a massive courgette dash marrow soup.
Thank you, everyone, for the thumbs up.
That's a more realistic size one.
That's a supermarket size. Definitely.
Except it's not from the supermarket.
No. Yeah, Birgit mentioned that about pickling the cucumbers. That's like the only way to go, really, with it. Marie just said, pickle the cucumber, Paul. I did it when my dad's went the same way.
Yeah, I might end up making some bread and butter pickle. If you've never seen a recipe for that, it's lovely. Yeah, I think everyone really good. Everyone universally saying the same thing. Courgettes always taste nicer when they're a bit smaller. It's just the kind of general rule, isn't it? I know, and same as Lauren. They were both there one day. We said, oh, we'll pick them tomorrow. Then we didn't go down tomorrow. We went down next day and they were that size. Yeah. It was seriously like they doubled. We're learning. We are. We're getting. It's never realised that courgettes could get this because we had no luck in the backyard last year with courgettes. Because we've got a few. Yeah. But these now I'm realising, which is the third one that I showed you then, the normal size one. That's one from our plant that I just took off and said, right, that's the right size for a courgette. So I'll use that one in a pasta, cut into quarters, and I'll use the two big ones to just make a big courgette slash marrow soup. Sasha says, now you have no time for movies anymore. You've got an allotment. It's kind of true, actually. I know. We normally do like a little bit of an update and we have a little chat about what we've been watching. But other than Friends, we've not been watching, and YouTube, of course, because we always watch YouTube stuff. But we've not really been watching any films recently, have we? Because we've been busy lads. Yeah, I tell you, we've been saturating ourselves with nostalgia. We're on season 3 of Friends. End of season 3. We've gone right back to the beginning to watch it all. And fallen massively in love with it all over again. Yeah, just so in love with Friends as a series. I think it's very brave for the time it was made, and it was perfectly cast. And there are a couple of moments that kind of made me go, yeah, but you know, it shows its age now and again, but for the most part, it does hold up. Oh, Julie, there's so many different ways to cook courgette. I'll tell you what I use them for. I grate them and use them in my own coleslaw, along with carrot and onion. In fact, that's my favourite mix. Courgette, carrot and onion, mayo, mustard, a little bit of white wine vinegar to make a coleslaw. I cut them lengthways and then lengthways again, so it's like in quarters. And then in thin slices, I add that to pasta sauces, stews, soups. But with those two big whoppers, I'm just going to chunk them up, put them in the Instant Pot with probably a bit of celery and maybe a little bit of onion and some bread, because I like bread to thicken soup. A couple of stock cubes, water, cook them down, blitz it, courgette soup. Lovely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And Lauren...
So many things you can do with them, though.
Well, Lauren just said...
Courgette spaghetti.
I have a folder on my tablet with courgette recipes because they are so prolific. You'll be sick of them soon. There are lots of different things you can do with them, which is kind of cool, really. Chili and maple pickles. Nice, Ashley. Very nice. Lolly, you are here. And that is the most important thing of all.
It is.
You've missed all the food, and by goodness, it was delightful. But you're here, and thank you for being here.
It was lovely food. The Asda sushi is well worth a buy, well worth a try.
Lolly says, what's on the hoodie, Paul? Looks cute. I like it.
Vegan for our beautiful friend Charlotte, who is a fantastic artist, who did our cartoon faces that we have on the channel, drew this for me. I drew it on a notepad for her with words. I put vegan for, drew an earth, and then put cow, sheep, pig, chicken, fish, man in words around, and just said Charlotte, Pee-wee Baggins she is, by the way, on Instagram and Twitter, and she's always linked in our description. I just sent it her and said, could you possibly make this into an image? Because I'd like to come up with a new t-shirt design. And so this is her work. The original one that she did has got the vegan for in black, like handwritten, and the earth is flat. Do you know what I mean? I've 3D'd the earth there.
3D'd it.
And changed the text. So there's two versions. There's the original version, and then this is the version called Vegan for Ooh, she bright. Because ooh, she bright. Jay, would you mind opening that back door a little bit?
There we go.
I don't think we're going to get any noise necessarily, but it would be nice to just get some air. It feels like it's gone warmer again, doesn't it?
It might have done. To be honest, I don't think the temperature's actually dropped that much. It's just that there's been a bit of a breeze today. I'm moving in the kitchen.
Oh, good night, Angela. Take care, my darling, and thank you so much for coming to join us. Much appreciated. Lots of love to you.
I knew I'd spilt wine, I just couldn't remember.
Oh, Lauren, please, absolutely. I can send a good courgette chocolate cake recipe if you like. Yes, yes.
Courgette chocolate
How many
cake?
times do I have to say yes?
Courgette chocolate cake? What?
Yes, please, love. I would love that.
CJ says Jill of Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking posted a video today of breakfast cookies starring courgettes. Looked fantastic.
Oh, I'll have to look at that as well. Love Jill.
It's a Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking show. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love her.
Nice. Nice. Ooh. Katrina says, I'm going to make your pasta with radish pesto. I think it was. Looks so good.
Oh, that radish pesto was good.
No.
Really? Rocket pesto.
Rocket pesto.
Oh, well, we did both.
Radish.
We did the radish pesto on live.
Yeah.
And then I did a rocket pesto a couple of weeks later. Both gorgeous. Love a pesto. Really love a pesto. So good.
Oh, Ashley, you're gonna be struggling. You're gonna be struggling. I can only empathise. I've had pretty serious back problems reoccurring over a long time. It's not pleasant at all. Not pleasant. And then you forget, don't you? You forget you've actually got a back pain, a back problem, and you get up like a normal human being, and then you remember, and it's like, ah! It's a bit like that, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I feel your pain. Absolutely. So, we are almost through our bottle of wine. We finished our food. We've answered questions. And we will stick around for a little while longer to chat and answer any more questions that you might have. But fairly soon, we're going to want to wrap up and chill out for the evening. Because tomorrow we're at the allotment. And Mum and Dad are coming down as well. Hi, Mum and Dad, if you're watching.
I'm working in the shop tomorrow at the allotment.
You are, aren't you? I'm going to film him in the
shop.
shop.
Only for an hour. And then I'll be out. Star Cradle asks, have either of you kept or currently keep a journal? I used to be a prolific journal keeper. Star Cradle, and I still have them all. from about 95 to about 2003-ish. Prolific journal keeper. I just used to buy A4 lined books, hardback books from Poundland, and I'd write the date at the top, and sometimes a day could be 3 pages, sometimes it could just be a little tiny bit like that, but I found them really important for me to keep looking back on. So I'd read back and say, you told yourself to do this 3 weeks ago and you haven't done it yet, why not? You know what I mean? I call myself out in my own journal. Paul, I know you'll be reading this again in the future. Sort your shit out. Now, I do it in vlogs. So these are my journal.
Claire, thank you for joining us this evening, and hope you have a good night's sleep.
Good night, Claire, my love.
Thank you. And back to Star Cradles. I've never really been a journal keeper. No. It's not something that I've ever really... I think I've tried on a couple of occasions and I've just not stuck with it, which is not something that I've chastised myself for at the time. I'm just like, no, this is not for me. My journal's up here. Right here. Yes.
Not yet, Ashley. We've got 3 things in the hallway. A box and 2 envelopes. And we've got the box from Karen Corbett in, Bangkok Karen.
Bangkok Karen.
And we haven't opened that yet either. We have to go and pick that up at Parcel Force.
Julie, thank you for being here. All the best to you and your cat. Sleep well.
Yeah, we'll start bringing this to a close now.
Yeah, it's getting on. It's getting on a bit, isn't it? It's 10 o'clock. Gone 10.
Thank you so much for the likes. They've exceeded the views now, which is amazing.
Fabulous.
We couldn't ask for more than that.
You're all amazing. Thank you for joining us to watch us stuff us faces, answer some questions, and just generally catch up and have some banter. It's always lovely. Oh, Lucy, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you for that. Ah, return to sender, according to Ashley. We are none the wiser, Ashley. And if something has gone awry, it's a first.
Yeah, because I remember you saying in the group that Hermes had told you that they'd sent it to the PO box. But no. Mind you, the Parcel Force one last week, I waited in all day when they said they were going to deliver it, changed it to home address, waited in all day, then went online it was about 8 o'clock at night, attempted delivery at 4:30. No, he didn't. I was sat in. A card has been posted through to tell you what to do next. No, there hasn't. So we had to. I just went to the office. It's about 4 miles from us.
It's not that far away, is it? Yeah, it's about 3-4 miles.
Yeah. So we just went and picked it up, and I just said, right, here, there's the parcel number. I've come to pick it up. Whoever it was that's put on the system that they attempted to deliver it and put a card through is a liar and wants sacking, frankly. Don't lie. Don't say you've attempted.
Hey, don't get me started.
Don't say you've attempted to deliver something and you've put a card through.
Don't even get me started.
Neither of those things has happened.
Yeah, we've already ripped into them once, haven't we? And they need to sort everything out. Particularly what I said, I think, in one of our previous vlogs, which is the whole thing around. They need to really sort out their internal communication between themselves and their communication with their customers. That is their biggest downfall of all. They take something that's relatively simple and they make it really, really complicated, unnecessarily so. On a lighter note, on a much lighter note, Sasha says, just place my order of some of your merch.
Oh, well, thank you, good sir.
Awesome.
And I hope you enjoy it. This is my particular favourite, to be honest, because it was in my brain for ages and I was like, I think it's such a clear message.
I don't know why that's made me chuckle, but it's just such a solid comment from Leanne. Integrity isn't strong with Hermes. So true. So very true.
Whenever you read out a comment from Leanne, I hear your voice and accent.
Yeah. I just can't do a Welsh accent, so I'm not even going to try.
And as we've discovered, I'm not really great at it, so I don't bother attempting it these days.
Oh, Ashley, you've already tret us. Reet well, you have. Reet well. Beyond words, to be honest. And we've still not got to the psycho taste test yet. But if the temperatures stay at a sensible level over the next week or so, and they don't get into the 30s again, we will definitely get that sorted ASAP.
Sasha's ordered this in light blue. Hope they're actually really good quality. It's lovely, like really lovely, soft, 100% cotton. Love it. Yeah. And this is our design as well. Be excellent to yourself and each other. Although I've slightly changed it. Oh no, I have changed it. I just haven't uploaded the new version yet. It basically the B is a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Is all.
I've got an idea I want to run by you, by the way, now whilst we're talking about merch, but I'm not going to tell you yet.
Okay.
But I've got an idea. I've got a great idea. I think it's a great idea. So yeah. Oh, that's what he's ordered in the light blue. Yeah, fabulous. Should we wrap things up?
Yeah.
Should we wrap things up?
Yeah, because it'd be nice to.
We've already done a false ending.
It'd be nice to chill out, and I'll get this first Rochdale Vegan Market vlog uploaded probably in the morning, with it being Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, and then
it'll be up for lunchtime.
Yeah, it's there, and you can have a look at it if you.
It'll be up before lunchtime.
Oh no, it won't.
Will it not?
No.
Why not?
It'll be up late afternoon, morning. Because we've got to get up and go straight down. I've got to be there for 10:30 in the morning. I'm in the shop at 11. So yeah, it'll be tomorrow afternoon. When we get back from the allotment, I'll upload it straight away. And then of course allotment vlog on Monday, meals vlog on Tuesday.
Lots more coming on the channel, as always. You know this. We've still got 109 in the house. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for your lovely words.
Can we give our massive respects, thanks and love to our 3 moderators, the Hermitage, Kelly and Leanne. Guys, thank you. We love you. We couldn't do this without you. You know that. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Massively.
Everyone whose name's in green and is a member of the channel, you help us financially every month, and we massively appreciate you too. And everyone who just comes to, have a see and have a look and have a chat with us, we love you and massively appreciate you too. Trolls, not so much. You're just a bit boring and juvenile, and we're all grown up. So yeah, it's like, oh, go play over there, child.
Trolls, I rarely say this.
Cake.
I rarely say this because I'm a pacifist, but I'll say it right now because I've had a couple of glasses of wine. Trolls, meet me in the street face to face. Let's have a real conversation instead of this BS, because this is rubbish. We don't need none of this, none of us. But all you amazing people, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. We're down at the allotment tomorrow. Then tomorrow evening, I'm editing the allotment vlog to make sure that it's up, ready for Monday. It's all go. We don't stop. Well, we do. We're going to stop in about 2 minutes.
We're going to stop right now because it's like about 6 different endings now.
Thank
you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you again very soon. Till then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves. Nice.